Would you like to attract some quality leads into your network marketing business consistently? I've generated over 11,000 leads now. The majority of them have been on this platform, YouTube, which you're looking at right now. I'll tell you why, and I'll show you the process in this video. So I want you to be able to get in front of the right people. You know, the title of this video is Attract. We want them to come to you, and quality leads, not just people who were cajoled and chased and convinced. I'm talking about people who are actively in the market to buy what it is that you sell, whether that's starting a home business or whether that is the product or both. So I think this is a problem a lot of people face. They're fishing in the wrong waters. You know, if you want to catch a certain type of fish, you use a certain type of bait in a certain body of water where those fish are abundant. And so if you think about social media, why do people and how do people use social media? They go on there to procrastinate, to waste some time, to be entertained, just to scroll. They don't say, I'm going to start a business today, let me go scroll on Facebook. No one does that. But where do they come to ask that type of question? How the best home business to start? Home business ideas for single mums, for best supplements for overweight dads, for over 40, six-pack, whatever they're asking, they ask it on YouTube. Because YouTube, with this big search bar here, is a search engine, not a social media site. It is used to make buying decisions. The data shows us this. And this is a decision I made a number of years ago to say, well, hey, you know what? I'm finding a lot of time wasters, a lot of people who aren't really interested in having to convince them. I was like, well, no wonder. Like, I'm interrupting their scrolling procrastination time. They're not in the right mindset, and they're definitely not looking for what I offer. Where does offer that? I was like, YouTube. And so these days you can use yourself on camera. You know, you'll see a lot of my videos of me talking head videos. You can use screen recordings. I could get rid of the little circle in the bottom here and still be talking and delivering value. And nowadays with AI as well, we can use fully recreated videos. We don't even have to get in front of the camera. So we don't have to be talented on camera to make this work. Let me give you an overview. So what we want to do first of all is pick a theme for our channel. And the channel needs to be congruent with the type of person we want to attract. And so for me personally, I work with existing network marketers. A lot of them come to me, they're looking to work with me personally inside of my team, or they want me to help them do better in their team. It's always one or the other, but they're network marketers. So I create videos that offer value and education to my target audience. It's what my channel's about. Now, you could have a channel that's all about home workout, weight loss tips for dads. It could be how to homeschool your kids. It could be, think about that. Think about like what it is that you've lived. What have you got experience in? What have you got knowledge in? What have you got a passion for? You could make it about any of those things because there's billions with a B people on YouTube. There's an audience for pretty much anything you can think of. What happens if you don't know a lot about anything? Well, you could consume content on something that you want to talk about and report on that. So when I first started, I knew I wanted network marketers to be my audience. So I used to watch people like Eric Worre, people like Ray Higdon, right? The old school, like people, the first people to come online with this kind of stuff. And what I would do is report back to my audience what I had watched, what I had learned. I would give them credit, but I would say, hey, I just learned this great tip from Network Marketing Pro. I think it's really going to help my recruiting. Let me teach you it in this video. So maybe you can do better too. And that's still giving value, okay? So we now know the kind of videos we're going to make. There is a software that I use to pick the right titles, but in a basic format, you can start asking questions in YouTube and it will give you what people are searching. So let's say, in fact, let me stick with my channel because it's easier to show you stuff. So if we look here, I created a video called Video Script for Coaching Sales. I used a software to let me know that that's what my audience is searching for, okay? I know that my audience is searching for that. And if I'm Percy Prospect, and I decide this morning that I'm going to get up and I want to ask YouTube for a video script that's going to get me coaching sales. So I type that in. YouTube says Richard Matharoo is the guy you want to watch. This is a paid ad. Not a lot of people watch those. The majority go for the organic data. So we can see, even though I did that video a week ago, there's over 100 views from my perfect prospects already on that video. Now, you may say, well, 100 views isn't a lot. It isn't, but that's the beauty of this method. I don't need 1 million viral views on a video. In fact, I wouldn't want that because it'd be a headache to deal with. But what I do have is perfectly targeted prospects that are actively looking for what I offer. These are buyer leads. And so with these videos, I now have over 1.25 million views on my channel in total. Okay, so if we go back to my channel, my videos, we can see as we scroll down, if we go back a few weeks, we can see that these videos are constantly getting new views. 300, nearly 500, nearly 400, over 300, 350, 200. Whoops, what have I done? There we go back. 270. And then every now and again, we get one that really pops. So if I go to my most popular, I have some videos here over 40,000, 20,000, 18,000, 17,000 views. So the reason this works so well is my lead generation is taken care of. I get around, I think, 1,000 views a week on my existing content. So whether I'm in the field, whether I'm working hard, whether I'm on vacation, it doesn't matter. I'm going to get 1,000 minimum views per week on my existing videos. And they're not random views, they're people who actually typed in and searched for topics just like this one. And so what that means is in every video, I give people a simple instruction of where to go next. And you can say, email me. You can say, go to my funnel. You can say, join my community. You can say, check out this other video. It's up to you. But in those videos that they're watching, we know what we have is of interest to them because we know this. So if you look at most of my videos, if I go back to the latest, most of our videos are overcoming timing objections in presentations. How to qualify leads, building belief in your network marketing offer, network marketing objections, dealing with I can't afford it, realistic goal setting for network marketing, overcoming plateau in network marketing. So network marketing referrals. So someone is looking for information to help them grow their business. If in the video I say, hey, if you like this and you're a network marketer and you want to build a big team, you can go to, and I give them a link, what's the likelihood that they're interested? Highly likely. If I had a channel about helping over 40s dads get a six-pack and my product was a supplement, how easy is that for me to bring them to the next step? Hey, so I've just given you 4 home workout ab exercises, but hey, we all know that if there's a layer of fat over the top, the abs are never going to come out. If you want to see the particular supplement that I use and the regime that I follow, you can click the link underneath the video and go there. Hey, I've just given you 3 ways that single mums can take their kids out on a shoestring budget. But if you'd like to have more of a budget so you could do more exciting things, I'm working on a project that helps single mums earn a full-time income on part-time hours without sacrificing time at home. Check out the link in the description. Hey, you just got some of my tips on basketball, scoring a 3-point shot. Now, if you'd like to be able to pay to hire a coach in your basketball and you'd like to have more time to train, I'm working on a project that helps basketball players generate full-time income on part-time hours so they can play more basketball and do more fun stuff. You could even travel to the States, wherever you wanted to, and get expert coaching with this project. Check out the link in the description. So a lot of times I think people overthink this, like, oh, it's got to be about network marketing for me to make a sale. No. Who wants more money? Who wants more time? Who wants more of both? Who wants product benefits? Pretty much everybody. So you can make an easy transition. Just pick a theme for the channel. We want to make some videos, and then we want to get them in front of our perfect prospect. YouTube has become my marketing agency. Anyone that's asking questions around my target audience, YouTube says, watch this guy's video. Take a look at this guy. So even though the views start off low, most of them will grow and grow and grow. And I'm now getting leads coming to me on a daily basis. So what am I doing? I'm attracting high quality leads. This is the method to use. Use the correct platform for the quality of people you want to attract. Use the right kind of content that people are actually looking for. If you want to sort of see how to do all of this, I can lay, I mean, we're already coming to 10 minutes, but I can lay out like how to pick the theme of the channel, what videos to make, the software that I use, the scripts to use in videos, the routine I follow to get YouTube to recommend me. I have all of that. It take me longer than 10 minutes for sure, but you can probably get through all of that in a day or two and really be firing on all cylinders with this method. Even if you're doing well on social media, I recommend you start to incorporate this. The writing's on the wall on most social platforms. They don't want us on those platforms. They want us to pay to play. And so having a organic method that actually reaches the right people, and you don't have to do it every day. I do one video a week most of the time. It really is a blessing to your business and to the free time and freedom that you can create, and to the quality of prospect. It's so much better and more professional to attract someone who genuinely is ready to get to work or genuinely ready to take the product. They get results. They refer other people. They're go-getters. And so YouTube really is the only place we can do that. As I've explained, social is not. So yeah, I hope this has really opened your eyes to a better way of building your business. I hope that looking at my statistics, you can see, okay, this works. He hasn't gone viral. He hasn't got a bazillion subscribers, and he's able to get good quality leads using this. So hopefully this has given you some hope and an outline of something to follow. Like I said, I'll put a link across the screen now. It will be underneath this video in the comment and in the description. If you did want to learn this stuff, I teach it. I've been teaching it for years, been getting great results with it, and I hope to see you inside of that, and I hope this has been helpful. As I always say, go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires and excuses. If you're a subscriber, I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.